Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Jaden and this series will follow my progress of 100 days learning Python and you can see the background has changed because I just head back to my hometown for the Lunar New Year. Anyway, this is day 2 and in day 2 we will dive into other very beginning concepts but they still the strong foundation for us like the basic data type, the type error, the type checking and conversion, and about mathematical operations. We also learn more about the number manipulation and the f-string. Manipulation is like the flooring and rounding the number. And at the end of the day, we will make a small project called tip calculator, which I will talk about it later on. Now we go dive into the first concept is the basic data types. We also know about string in the last video. It's just something between this double quote like this, and it can also be iterate. Like you can get the first letter like this. Almost everything in programming will start from 0, so we put 0 here to get out the first letter J here. Letter J. And we also can pass the minus indices like this to get the last letter in the string, get a letter N. And this will call the subscript thing like this. The next is the integer. Integer is just the whole number, which we can declare is very simple like this. And the floating number is we have the decimal point in the number like this. This is called a floating number. And for the boolean, we have for true and false, and in Python we need to capitalize the first letter like this, and that is for the data type. Next is the type error. We already learned about errors like name error, indentation error, and the syntax error. Today we learn about the type error, which is just we can get the example like this. We cannot use the len method for the integer. It's because the error, type error, or we cannot concatenate the string with the integer. It will cause the same error like this. The next is the type checking. We can check the type of the data, like we can use the type function like this. Here we can check for the name data like this, and it will print out the type first, the class string here. And we have the type conversion, which can call typecasting, like we can change the string into the integer or integer into a string, but not everything can turn into a integer. Like we cannot turn an abc into integer. It could cause another error called value error, like example like this. It will cause error the first like this. cause the error invalid interval, the value error. And we have the small practice here, which we need to correct it, like the input will return a string and the length function will return a number. So we cannot concatenate the string with the number, so we need to casting it into a string. Can do symbol like this, and which it not cause the error anymore. But you need to, for my opinion, we need to split it out like this. Name of name. It still work like normal, but you after that you can do something like check if the length name is integer or a string like this, like the integer or string, to do something else like this. And the if is the conditional statement. We will learn about it later. Okay, go to the next is the mathematical operations. It's just symbol like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You notice this, we not use the x, but we use the asterisk symbol for the multiplication. Yeah, and you notice this, when we use division like this, it will return a floating number. And if you don't want return a floating number, you can use the double slash like this. It will wipe out all the firstly it will calculate this, and after that it will wipe out all the digit after the decimal point to return the integer value. And for the next is the exponent. We use the double asterisk like this. It's very simple, just the mathematical is just like that. Now we come to the number manipulation. We can use the in function to flooring the number, like it will print out just one. And be careful when you use the in function, because it will floor down the number. Even if e1.999, it will return 1. And the next is the round function. It's more accurate than the int, return 2. And you can also pass in the second argument, like the number of digits you want after the decimal point. Like I want to like this, it will return 3.14. The fuck, like this. And other operations that can be used for accelerate the number is, for example, can write something like this, and we can use this instead. This operator operation is useful for the for loop, which we will learn about it later. And the f string, we already talked about the f string in the day one, but I will talk a little bit more about it. It's used for this case, or if instead of we use plus like this, we can use in the already use in the string, right? The f, oh shit, it's work the same, but instead of if we do like age is for with 24 and we do plus age, it will cause error because age is an integer. But we can do like this for better visualization and correct the syntax. And we go to the final project in the days called tip calculator. It simply just take in the bill amount and calculate the tip, and then split it into five. It's for example 5 people. It will split into 5 people for calculating the purchase that each people must pay. For example, I feel like 200, 10% tip, 5 people, and each people should pay $44. Like the context is like you with your friend go into the restaurant, and at the end of the meal we'll calculate the need to calculate the bill, and you bring out your laptop and open PyCharm to run this script to calculate it. Very good. So that's it for day two. We are not touching complex things yet, but these concepts will be our foundation for the hard step in the future. So bear with me through these lessons to build the momentum together. Yeah, that's it. This is day two of 100 days learning Python. See you in day three. Bye bye.